Welcome, my name is Lee. The intention of this tea break is to invigorate the body first thing in the morning. I will be guiding you through a short Qigong practice consisting of gentle movements and breathing techniques designed to mobilize the joints and get good energy flowing through your entire body. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position, either standing or sitting. If you feel your body requires support from either a chair or a wall to assist with balance, please pause the video and set up your practice space accordingly. Today I'm going to practice from standing position. So let's take a moment to arrive and notice the way that our feet is connecting to the earth. Smile at your feet and even wiggle your toes. Take a few cleansing breaths and allow any tension from your dream state to just filter out through the feet. Let's breathe together a couple of times. Inhale, exhale. All that tension just letting go and draining out through the feet. Let's breathe again. Inhale, exhale. One last time. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Let's start with a little bit of shaking through the fingers and the wrists. You can have a gentle pulsing through the knees or the lower body, but not too much because we're still waking up. You can start to engage your elbows and the shoulders a little bit and take some cleansing breaths while we do this. Just gentle shaking, getting the energy flowing and the blood flowing too. Beautiful. We're going to start to slow that shaking down a little bit and then transition to a sideways motion, a little shimmy. So shimmy through the hips and the shoulders and the chest. Okay. Always staying within your limits. So if you're a little bit slow to get moving, then take it easy. And always tune into your body. A little bit of a shimmy from side to side. Feels good. Excellent. Then we're going to start to slow that down a little bit. And we're going to toss our arms. If you just turn from the waist, just gentle looking from side to side and allow your arms to become like loose coat sleeves. And they're just going to land on the body wherever they wish to land. If you're finding that your hips are turning, just raise up the opposite heel so you're not twisting through the knees. Take some cleansing breaths. Wonderful. Turn back to center. And we're just going to allow our arms to come to a stop at their own pace. Excellent. Now just choosing one foot and just stepping back slightly, folding over the toes and having a gentle stretch across the front of the foot. Then we're going to place our toes on the ground and stretch through the base of the foot, folding our toes over. Let's repeat that. Curl your toes under, stretch the front of the foot, and then placing your toes down and stretching through the soles of your feet. Then from here we're going to rotate the knee and the hip outwardly. You can allow your toes to fold or curl as they need to as you do this movement. So a few rotations out to the side. Excellent. And then come back to standing, and we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So just folding your toes over and gently pressing, having a nice stretch at the front of the foot. Then placing your toes down and stretching through the soles of the feet. Again, curling under. Feel that nice stretch. And then pressing through the toes and feeling that nice stretch through your soles of your feet. And then we'll begin our rotations on this side. So rotating the knees and the hips outwardly for a few rotations. And I notice that my toes are holding under. And then reverse. then bringing your feet together and allowing your hands to travel down to your knees. And we're going to do some rotations through the knees. So gentle rotations in one direction. You can look down just on an angle in front of you for balance, and then reverse. Nice rotation through the knees and the ankles. Beautiful. Then coming back up to standing, stepping out to about hip distance apart, then placing your hands either on your hips or over your kidneys or over your lower back. And we're going to start to do some spirals. So tiny, teeny, tiny spirals, starting from the center. And then we're going to spiral slowly wider and wider. Start to get a little bit wider. You may notice your weight is transferring from leg to leg. Beautiful, we're getting even wider still. Again, always staying within your limits. Till as wide as they can go. And then we're going to spiral back inwardly. So gradually making our circles smaller and smaller. Until we come back to our teeny tiny inner circle. Beautiful. From here we're going to do some figure eights with our hips. So we're tilting towards the front on an angle, drawing figure eights with our hips. So our hips pointing to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Just drawing figure eights or a nice infinity sign. And then we're going to do our figure eights backwardly. So on a clock it would be 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So doing those nice figure eights with the hips for a few rotations and coming back to standing, and then we're going to tilt our pelvis up towards the sky. So just gentle rocking and tilting through the hips, and then have a little shake. Shake out the legs, shake out the hands, take a nice breath, and sigh it out. Beautiful. Let's radiate our hands up above our head. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms upwardly towards the sky. We're going to inhale, then we're going to exhale and have a nice stretch. Eyes gazing up. Then soften, inhale, exhale and stretch. Then release. And we're going to turn slightly to the side. We're going to inhale and then stretching upwardly, raising your opposite heel. Come back to center, inhale, exhale, stretch. Excellent. Back to center, inhale. Then behind a little bit, have a nice stretch. Again, eyes looking up. Inhale again. Exhale, stretch and lengthen through that torso. Then you can allow your hands to soften down, that chest height. Just pausing. Take a breath. We're going to inhale, exhale, press out and stretching through the upper back. Excellent. Then coming back to center, unhook your fingers and then interlacing behind your back. We're going to take a breath here. So inhale and then exhale, just raising your hands up a little bit towards the sky. And relax. I'm going to show you side on. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to inhale and then exhale, just raise the palms up a little bit. Relax. Roll the shoulders back and down again. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. And then release the hands. Come back to our standing position. And we're going to raise our hands up to our sides, forming our fingers and our thumbs together. They're going to be pointing upwardly towards the sky, about chest height. And from here we're going to gaze upwardly, so looking up and then looking down. Looking up and then looking down and bringing your head back to neutral, and we're going to look side to side. So gazing over to one hand, then coming back through the centre and gazing at the opposite. And we're going to rotate through the neck from side to side for 2 more repetitions. So looking to your original side and then rotating to the opposite. Then bringing your head back to centre. You can undo your fingers, release your fingers, then draw your wrists in towards your shoulders and then press out. Let's do this with breath. Inhale as you draw in. You can think a little bit through the lower body, and then exhale as you press out. Inhale, exhale, press. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. You can allow your arms to float down and then connect with one palm over the other in front of the lower belly. From here, we're going to draw our hands up through our centre line. Our fingertips are going to shine up towards the sky, and then we're going to sink our knees and our hips back, and we're going to allow our hands to float down. They're going to travel back up the centre line of the body, all the way up until they're pointing up to the sky, and then floating down again. We're curling through the spine. When you're at your lowest position, just tuck your chin in and then roll up through the spine. Travelling all the way up above your head once again. Sinking, rotating down, tucking your chin in and then rolling up through the spine. One more time, pointing upwardly and rotating down. And slowly, slowly rolling up through the spine, back to standing. You can release your hands. The last movement we're going to do today is separating the clouds. So crisscrossing your hands in front of your chest. Our hands are going to raise up towards the sky. Our hands are going to separate out towards the side and radiate down. Coming back through the centre line, inhale as your arms rise up. Exhale as they descend down. Inhaling, gathering the energy from the earth, up through the centre line of the body, connecting to the sky and allowing that light from above to radiate all around the body. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. One last time. Inhale like you're breathing in that morning sun and you're radiating its glow, cocooning yourself in light. And then crisscrossing the palm of your hands and bringing your feet in together. Take a moment to pause and to breathe and feel. Smile inwardly and connect with your incredible body. This wondrous vessel that enables you to experience life. This would be a really nice time to set an intention or ponder on what's one thing that you can do to honour your body today. You might like to nourish it with more water or organic food, fresh vegetables and fruit. Maybe your body needs rest today. Just tune in to what your body is saying to you. If your eyes are closed, you may open them now. Thank you so much for your warm presence today and sharing Qigong with me. I look forward to seeing you again soon.